Another lovely day begins. Ghosts and ghouls with greenish skin. So close your eyes and you will find that you've arrived in Ghtenstein. Perhaps the Count will find a way to make his monster work today. For if he solves this monster mania, he can return to Transylvania. So welcome where the sun won't shine, to the castle of Count Ghtenstein.
You grow, you little devils. You defy a count? Featherfoot is here. Igor, you are late. Besides which, you are late. What were you doing outside?
I'm sorry, Master, but I was outside plowing one of our fields.
Plowing one of our fields? We have no time to discuss these matters now.
Yes, Master.
For now, it is time for us to sing the national anthem. Igor!
Yes, Master.
I want for you should raise the flag and sing our national anthem.
Yes, Master. I'll just raise the Transylvania and... Are you ready, Master?
Well, you ask a master if he's ready?
Yes,
I was born ready. Sing it.
Yes, Master. Gory, gory Transylvania, where werewolves and bats will always maim ya. The murky moor will likely claim ya as we go stumbling.
I pledge by the sign of the three-toothed sloth to do my best, to do my duty, to always obey the laws of the werewolf pack, and never to rest until Brucey once again lives and takes his rightful place in the annals of the most distinguished monsters, and I can once again return to that most glorious of all places.
Yeah, gory, gory Transylvania, as we go stumbling. It is a beauty.
Do not ever touch a cow. Never touch a cow. Igor,
Yes, Master.
explain to me what you were doing outside. Huh?
Master, like I told you, I was farming a strip of our land, Master.
Farming a strip of our land. I
Yes,
see.
Master.
You can farm on our land?
Yes, man, it was a strip. It was 200 yards long and 4 inches wide, Master.
Igor, what can you do with a strip of land that is 4 inches wide and 200 yards long?
I was growing spaghetti, Master.
No, this is not the Colonel's Southern Fried Chicken. This. Each time I call the Oracle, I feel a little nervous because I've heard some things about his special answering service. Apparently, you hear a voice. It says that he is out. And then it asks, please, won't you tell what you have called about? But you should never say, because you'll get your counseling from an insane atomic mind. It's the Oracle's answering machine.
Welcome. I am the grand and mystical Oracle. I am a genius with human palms. I am a wonder with tea leaves. I am a marvel at reading the future. Oh, that was a dandy. But I'm not so good at saving crystal balls, am I? Straighten up. And now, our sign for today. Oh, swirling mist whom the gods have kissed. Which sign, whose life will fortune twist? Ah, and our sign today is Virgo. Yes, that's for all the kids who were born between August the 23rd and September the 22nd. You know, Virgos are marvelous thinkers. Oh, their minds are like... Oh, I've got to stop that. Their minds are like computers. Yes, very strong-willed. Yeah. And now, reach into our spare crystal ball. Will I ever learn? Oh, that was a close one. All right, now. Oh, magic crystal ball. Tell me now. Tell me. Oh. Ah, it is coming to me. Yes. Listen to your prediction for today. You're in for a pleasant surprise today, Virgo. You will be rewarded for an act of kindness done a long time ago. Accept it humbly, and don't start boasting how good you are. Yes, I would think so. Everyone, you should never boast too much. It's not good.
Ollie.
And now we will answer the letter for today. And thank you so much for writing into the Oracle. Dear Oracle, what is a voodoo doll? Well, I can answer your question. A voodoo doll is supposed to be a miniature likeness of the intended victim. You see, by putting a lock of hair on the doll, part of his personality is attached to the image, which then absorbs the vibrations. Oh, that's pretty heavy stuff, huh? Out of sight, huh? What do you think of that, voodoo, huh? What do you think of that? Oh, I can't stand it, son. Look to the stars.
Can't be.
I'm afraid it's a commercial. Ooga booga.
A mosquito for a pet? Well, maybe.
Oh, Griselda had a party, and it cannot be denied that the party spirit faded when several guests collapsed and died. It might have been the food, but I suspect it was the wine. It was a mix of ginger ales, grape juice, and pure quinine. But Griselda didn't worry or feel any sort of sorrow, as she said, "Oh, good, I've someone now to cook for lunch tomorrow."
My kitchen. I'm Griselda the Gourmet. And isn't this a lovely castle? This is my section. I call it my groovy pad. Out of sight. To brew the unbeatable brew, to fix up a poisonous stew, to chant when my vat is so weary, to smell of that horrible goo. First winter I've had all week. Oh, stop it, Sliver. Come on in, have some fun. Oh, look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, it's cold, too. Whew. Icicles, I must pay the rent. Get some heat in here. Oh, now what have we got? Let's see what we're going to make today. I know what it's going to be. It's going to be Paraguay peach pungent pickle pate. Poo, 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 poo. No, this is definitely unnecessary. And we'll just save that for later. Now, the first thing we're going to use is just a pinch of dough. Not to be confused with bread. You know what I mean? Out of sight. No, love it, love it. Lava milk. Way to go. I wonder who caught the poor devil to get it all. Lovely. Now, what are we going to add? Here we go. A little more of the old salt. Salt is always good as long as you don't use too much. Very good. Now, here we have, Griselda 29. It was a very good year. Well, it'll have to stay a good year. I can't get the top off of that. Now, we'll just mix this in, but as a substitute, we'll use a little of the old greeny poo. Oh, shaping up deliciously. Now, let's get the final ingredient. Oh, wait a minute, before we do. How's that for profile? You know, if this turns east, we all go for the hills. Here we go. We're going right by here. And, oh, look, you've got a bean in your beak. Now you've been beamed on your head. Love it, love it. Ah, and now something very, very intricate and quite hard to get for this particular recipe. An egg. Humor, come on. Oh, this is just fantastic. Now, guess what's going to happen? We're going to take this egg and save it. Because I don't like to throw them in there, but we will take one of our large meatballs, and there she goes. Wonderful. Now, not that anything should go to waste. Waste not, want not. The egg shall go in the bowl. Loved it. And now we'll mix. Isn't it lovely? Ooh, and now we're getting ready for the cauldron. Calling all cauldrons? Come on. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, forget it. All right, now, into the old cauldron. There we go. Cauldron, cauldron, boil bubble. Cauldron, boil and cauldron bubble. Taster time. Now, after having done that, goodbye.
Ooga booga. And by just putting your ear to this tree, you should hear the sound of a barbershop quartet.
Thank you very much. Class. Hello.
Yes, well, this is Zeke.
Zeke who?
No, this isn't the knock jokes. It's Zeke, your hired hand.
Oh, that's Zeke. I see. Well, I don't need a hired hand. I've already got two.
No. I'm your gardener.
Well, tell me, Zeke, how does your garden grow?
Oh, with silver bells, cockle shells.
Well, how about all the pretty maids all in a row doing?
Well, they're in a rowboat. It's kind of moist down here. In fact, the water's been so bad that the grass is growing down and the roots are coming up.
Well, just remember, Zeke, always, green side up. Igor, answer this phone, quickly.
I'm coming. Keep your cape on.
Be careful.
Hello? This here is the Frankenstein Sheriff's Office Deputy Igor speaking. What's your hassle?
This is poor sweet Nell, the daughter of Widow Peasant.
Well, howdy, poor sweet. What can I do for you today? You all...
Dastardly Dad has tied me to the railway tracks because we're getting behind in our mortgage payments, and I won't marry him, and the 12:15 is on time.
You're right. The 12:15 is on time. It's 4:30.
I don't know if you can make it in time, Deputy Igor.
To the cutoff.
Trouble again. Answer that, Igor. Perhaps there's a connection of some kind.
Hello?
This is Dastardly Dad speaking.
Why, yes, Dastardly. We were just talking about you. What can I do for you? You all...
Well, I was just wondering if the 12:15 is going to be on time today.
Yes. Sometime it'll be its usual 4 hours late.
Then I've got a rhyme for you.
All right, well, let's hear it.
A peanut sat on a railway track, waiting for his mother. Along came the 12:15, but choo-choo, peanut butter.
For Holland, I know where this one is coming from, Igor.
Operator! Operator!
I am the only operator around here.
What an operator!
You know me?
It is written that he who sings a song of 1,000 voices will count his birthdays by the fingers on his left hand in the fall.
Vet has an octopus with legs that number 8. So as a one-line chorus girl, she really would be great. But octopi think that they've got better things to do. And so instead of kicking legs, she works around the zoo. One day I heard of something and I really had to laugh because in 2 minutes flat she knit a scarf for the giraffe.
Fine bites for nobody except for Dr. Petvet. And
He's here.
good, good, good.
How are you, Igor?
I'm just excited to see what you're bringing me. I've got the aquarium thing, what you call...
Terrarium.
terrarium
That's
thing ready.
right. Now, I want you to look at this handsome fella.
Wow.
Now, this is the snapping turtle.
Snap, snap.
That's right. I call him Bitey.
Because he's biting.
Oh, well, I'll tell you all about that now. Now, you see, he's thought of as a villain because he has these very, very powerful jaws. You can see them. There, see? Now, I put him in the aquarium because actually he's not going to bite. They would only bite if they're cornered, you see, and they have to defend themselves as any creature will do. But why I put him in the aquarium is when you carry him, you must be careful because these claws are so powerful. And look at the nails on them. You see the nails on those claws?
You should send him for a manicure.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. And a pedicure, too.
Because he's a pet, he can
That's
have a
right.
pedicure.
Very good, Igor. You're
I
funny
made him
today.
funny.
But I put him in there because he just kind of scratched back at you, you see.
Yes.
So we don't want to hurt Dr. Petvet's fingers because I have to doctor all my animals, don't I?
I'll remember that.
Now, this is the second largest turtle in North America. Did you know that?
Oh, that's
And they can
big.
reach a weight of up to 60 pounds. Now,
60 pounds.
that is a lot of turtle, I'll
That's
tell you.
nearly
that.
as big as my left leg.
Oh, yeah, you're a lot of fun today. Now, the top shell, he's not too old, this fella, but that top shell can reach the size of, it's at least 16 inches now. You realize how big that would be? Like a dinner plate, you know?
Bigger
That's how
even.
big. Yep, and if he keeps eating up the way he is, he's going to get that big. Come on over here, you. There we go.
What does he look like underneath?
Underneath? Well, let's have a look. You see, he can't... There we go.
Oh.
Now, he can't withdraw into his shell because, as you can see, it's like a T-bar here.
Yes.
And he can't get all these because he's in there, the rough, scaly things there. How you feeling today there? Oh, yes. There you
Bitey's
go.
name is. Hello, Bitey.
Yeah, little old bitey. Yep. Well, I'll tell you, when they're young, the shell is very rough. But then it starts to smooth out with age, you see.
Yes.
You know, a lot of things, they get older and get wrinkled when they get older, but this smooths out. I want you to have him, Igor.
I would like to have him, Dr. Petvet.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, there's one complication.
I know, the sloth.
Right.
We'll check with the sloth and we'll see what he has to say. Okie dokie.
Mr. Sloth, if I should take you for a walk, say twice, maybe 3 times.
Don't worry about it, Igor. Just remember.
Pets are friends.
All right, I'll take the terrarium and get them all fixed up. There we go.
Goodbye, Bitey.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Dr. Petvet.
Don't worry, we get worse.
Where did you hear this one? You know, I saw a strange sheepdog yesterday. I know most sheepdogs have fleas, but this one, he had mobs. Definitely not funny. Lunchtime.
The professor has a theory about a silly thing. It's all about the hummingbird and why he doesn't sing. He says, now take the budgie bird. You wouldn't call him dumb. His song is pretty as can be. You'll never catch him, bum. But it is very different with those stupid hummingbirds. The reason for their humming is they just don't know the words.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen, and people everywhere, and my friends abundant? I am Professor Julius Sumner Miller, and this is my place in this laboratory, in this castle. I am the professor, and weird things are accomplished here. We last saw the paradox of the double bubbles, and you remember I blew a small bubble and a big bubble, and we all expected them to get equal when allowed to be connected with each other. But I want to do it again to convince you that it was not an illusion. Let me make this one a big one. And I have closed off the connection to the air, and let us watch. The small one is getting smaller, and the smaller it gets, the faster it gets smaller. And watch it now rapidly get smaller, faster now. And I would call your attention to the colors in the thin film of the bigger one. There it's getting smaller. There it's getting smaller. Watch it now get smaller fast. Now, it didn't quite work as I wanted to, and I think the reason is that there was a little dust, perhaps, on the funnel. But we are now convinced that they did not get equal, which is the important thing. This one got smaller, and this one must have gotten bigger. You could see this get smaller, but you couldn't see that get bigger because the change was too slight. And what must we deduce from this? Incredible. The pressure in this bubble is greater than in this one. And that's alarming, because after all, didn't I blow more stuff in here? But the pressure in the smaller bubble is the greater. Indeed, mathematically, the pressure is inversely as the radius.
Unnatural.
So, I would remind you, here I have a balloon. You have blown up balloons by the thousands. And what do you discover? It is hardest to blow up when we begin, when the balloon is smallest. Next demonstration. The strange behavior of a candle. I have here a candle, and I have put a pin through its center of gravity, and I balance it on these two glasses. Pretty nearly. Now I propose to light both ends of the candle. You know what is said. You should not burn a candle at both ends. But in this place, candles are sometimes burned at both ends because that's what we do here, strange things. And I ask, what do you predict will happen if I light the candle at both ends? Strange and wonderful thing. I'm going to light it at both ends. I'm going to light it. Lower end. I'm having a little trouble here. There, that wick needed more exposure. There it is. Now watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Oh, yeah. Watch it. Oh, I'm a little in trouble with touching the glass. There it is. There it is. There it is. It is going to seesaw. There we are. There we are. It took a little time. Ho, I didn't... No, it shouldn't go over. But it did. Oh, I've discovered something new in this castle. Well, anyway, the candle oscillated like this. And the motion it executes is a very important kind called simple harmonic motion, about which we'll talk in a later program. And I thank you for watching.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hi there. And here is yesterday's good news today. In Transylvania, good news. In America, good news. In Poland, good news. And in Stockholm, good news.
Now I think I like this program better. The H0use of Fr.
Are you sure you want to change the channel? There's some bad news coming up.
Ah.
Mary, I'm leaving. But John, what about the children? We have no children. But John, the children. I said we have no children. John, don't leave. What about the children?
Well, we'll start small. How far can it be to the ground? Ralph Williams started this way. Down, down, and away.
Librarians are funny sorts. They're never up to date. If something big is taking place, they find out much too late. I told the old librarian that I would bring him soon a book that told the story of the first man on the moon. He laughed at me, and then he said he'd give the book a try, but only when he knew for sure that man had learned to fly. Welcome to the library. I am the librarian. I should think so. Well, Baroness, how are you? Eh? Pretty puss? Pretty Polly? Ow! Oh, naughty bird. Naughty. You're not like that, are you, Baroness? Huh? No. And now, for our tales of horror and suspense. And I have selected a very good one for you today. The Boy and the Nettle. Be ready to be afraid. A boy was playing in the fields, and he got stung by a nettle. He ran home to his mother, telling her that he had but touched that nasty weed, and it had stung him. It was just your touching it, my boy, said the mother, that caused it to sting you. The next time you meddle with a nettle, grasp it tightly, and it will do you no hurt. Do boldly what you do at all. Terrifying, isn't it? Is it not? I'll get you yet. The bundle of sticks. A husband who had a quarrelsome family, after having tried in vain to reconcile them by words, thought he might more readily prevail
by an example. So he called his sons and bade them lay a bundle of sticks before him. Then, having tied them into a bundle, he told the lads, one after the other, to take it up and to break it. They all tried, but they all tried in vain. Then, untying the bundle, he gave them the sticks to break one by one. This they did with the greatest of ease. You see? Then said the father, "Thus you, my sons, as long as you remain united, are a match for all your enemies. But differ and separate, and you are undone. Union is strength. Stick together. Out of sight." But did it frighten you? Did I get you this time? Surely I must. I didn't. Oh, very sad. Oh, well. The librarian grows weary now. And so I say, until next we meet, goodbye. Goodbye.
There! I did it! I see!
And now, for the most frightening part of our show.
Call me what my friends call me.
What's that?
Plymouth Rock. I have a shape of a Plymouth and a head like a rock.
Right on.
I can't understand it, Igor. I've tried everything and Brucey still doesn't work.
Yes, master.
Isn't there anything that works in this castle? Anything at all?
Not too much, master. But there is one thing that works off the electricity.
What is that, Igor?
The translator, master, is the only thing that works.
Translator? I just got a great idea, Igor.
Yes, master.
Dig this. Now, if I was to use the translator, which does work, and use it on Brucey, which doesn't work, then maybe by combining the two powers, we will get Brucey to work once more.
Master, not the translator. The only thing that works in all, not my translator. Please, master, the translator.
Too dark. That's a good act, kid. I like that very much.
Yes,
No,
master.
I've made up my mind. I'm desperate now. I must get Brucey to work so that I can return to my beloved homeland, Transylvania.
Yes, master.
All right, Igor. Now, when I connect up this wire to Brucey from the translator, I want you to keep your fingers crossed for us.
No, master. I cannot cross my fingers.
Why not, Igor?
Because I am superstitious, master.
So, what's wrong with that?
Well, master, it's bad luck to be superstitious.
Oh, what do you know of such matters? All right, everything is hooked up. Now, Igor, I want you to throw the switch.
Keep my fingers crossed.
Very good.
You ready, master?
I'm always ready. Igor, it's tough enough without breaking glasses all over the place. I didn't mean that kind of throw. I meant to turn the knob on, you know?
Oh, yes, I'm ready,
That's
master.
it. All right, switch on. All right, big fellow, let's see you do your stuff. 100-yard dash, 4 seconds flat, 4 seconds. Igor, he doesn't look any different to me.
He looks the same to me, master. And the translator, master. I hate to say it.
You hate, what do you hate to say?
I hate to say it, master.
Say it, Igor. I command you.
Are you sure you want to hear it, master?
I want to hear it, Igor.
Yes, master.
Right.
The translator is broken.
No. Oh.
Peace, brother.
Juana Clyde was often fond of making frequent raids to capture alligators in the southern Everglades. He'd heard their secret weakness was a love for chocolate candy. He used it for his bait and found that it just worked out dandy. But Juana Clyde goes there no more and says he never will, 'cause alligators ran him up a massive dental bill.
Ooga booga, which means it's zany zoo time. Hello. Warner Clyde Batty at your service, and welcome to Zany Zoo. So glad you could drop in. Have you been to your own zoo lately? You know, you can go to your own safari if you want to. Sure, get a hat like mine, you see, put it on your heads, and go with your mums and dads or whatever, and go down to the zoo, and you can see all the beautiful animals for yourself. That's right. But in the meantime, you stick along with me, and we'll see some very nice film today. Excuse me, film time. Hello, Warner Clyde Batty here. Hello, Igor. What seems to be the trouble, mate? Oh, I'm so sorry. Is that right? Well, have you told her? Well, you really should, you know. If you're going to eat Griselda's stew, I mean, will you take a bicarb or something like that? Oh, is there a wolfman there with you? Oh, he's not feeling well either. Oh, I'm so sorry I missed the dinner. All right. All right, Wolfman. That's right. Yeah, I know you are the Wolfman. Yes, that's right. Very nice too, sirs. Well, I hope you're feeling better soon. Right, okay, bye-bye. Oh, poor lads. Griselda's been at him again. Oh, boy. She surely cooks up the stew, she does. All right, now I think it's time that we should get to our film of the day. Do I hear a trumpet sound? Oh, maybe it's Dizzy Gillespie. Trumpet, Dizzy Gillespie. You know what I mean. All right, now let's get over to our projector and get our film all lined up, shall we? Now, let me see if everything's in place. Lovely. All right, that seems right. Focus in. That's good. All right, now, switch on, and we see what we're going to see. Oh, isn't that nice? Look at that. They're caribou, they are. Isn't that nice? Now, they're found in North America and Siberia. Now, they're wild cousins of the reindeer. Now, they'll stand 4 to 5 feet at the shoulder and weigh up to 700 pounds. Oh, my goodness. They're quite a large herd, eh? You know, they can roam in bands of from 5 to 100 in a herd. And they've even been known to have, well, actually up to 3,000 in one herd. Isn't that amazing? 3,000 animals. Oh, you need an awful lot of grass to feed them. You'd never have to worry about mowing your lawn with those chaps around, eh? Now, when they shed their antlers, they chew them up, you see, and therefore they get the calcium right back in their bodies for the new horns. Isn't that interesting? And quite nice, too, I think. Look at that. They're just little baby. Look, little baby. Little baby. Hello. Give us a kiss. Give us a kiss, love. Oh, lovely, isn't it? Now, their coat varies from almost black to white, but most are brownish or grayish, as you can see. Oh, that's most interesting, that is. I love it. Oh, just love it. Very nice, too. Did you like the film? Did you like that film? Tell me. You did? Oh, I'm so glad. Uh-oh. What was that? My goodness. It sounded like a storm coming up. Well, it's time to end the show now, but you know what we always say here at Zany Zoo. Ooga booga, which means, may your big jib draw. Well, best of luck, mates. All right, the very best, and ta-ra until we see you next time, right? Right. All right, mates, I'm coming along right away. Get me processed,
Oh, that horn. I wish they'd fly south or something.
Gronk, how are you today?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good.
I'd like to ask you a little puzzle.
A little puzzle?
If you had to ship thousands of gallons of oil halfway around the world, what would you do?
Well, first, I'd get about 2 million shiny new buckets at $2 apiece. Then I'd get 2 million people to stand in line, and then,
No.
What?
Where would you get all those people, number one? Huh?
Well, relatives?
No, what you need is a tanker.
A tanker?
Sure. You know what a tanker is?
Nope.
Well, we refer to the book here because this tells us everything we've ever wanted to know about tankers.
What's that book called?
Everything we've ever wanted to know about tankers.
You just said that.
That's what I said. Very good. You're listening. Don't confuse me if you listen.
Sure.
All right. Now, here we go.
Yeah.
It says here that tankers are the largest ships in the world.
Yeah.
In fact, some tankers are so big, they can't fit
in the garage.
In the garage. It's not bad. Tankers don't go into a garage.
They
You
don't
know
go
that.
into a garage? Ah!
Now, will you please pay attention?
Everybody's got to go someplace.
Some tankers are so big they can't fit through the Panama Canal.
Make it bigger, I say.
That's right. The first real tanker was built in 1886 in Germany.
By a man who had no buckets or relatives.
By a man who had no buckets or relatives.
That's not right, is it?
Just stop it. Would you please?
Okay.
All right. that's
Moving
not
right along.
Until then, oil had been carried by ships, but always in barrels.
Sure.
Tankers today carry oil
In pretty Christmas parcels.
In pretty Christmas parcels.
With the ribbons
That's wrong.
on the
That is
top.
definitely
Not right. You're trying to tell me something.
I know. Here we go. You upset me so. Today's tankers carry oil in huge tanks.
Sure.
Kind of figures. Some tankers are well over 150,000 tons, and even bigger ones are being built.
Even bigger ones?
That's right. So you
That's
see.
some tank.
Yes. Now, that's the only way to carry oil nowadays, you see.
You're right. You know, I would have run out of money buying buckets at $2 a piece.
Of course you would.
$1.95 a bucket is more reasonable, I say. Sure.
Yeah, that's
Save
right.
a nickel wherever you
$2,
can, right?
$1.95.
Never
He
take
has
a
point
wooden
there.
nickel or a wooden $1.95.
The master said to tell you, don't go away.
Mother.
I am the wolf man. Hi, hello there. How do you do? What's happening? What's that? K-Gang, you writing in those letters? Because I'm still having a battle with the cow. Here we go again. Excuse me. Yeah. Look, Count, you may be able to push Igor around, but I ain't that soft, dig? Now you get off my neck, because I'm telling you straight. Oh, you want classics like Sinatra? Well, man, you gonna dig what I dig, and what my people dig. My people are out there digging me. Yeah, well, wait till your next mail call, babe, because I believe in the wolf. You got it? So do my people. Hey, people. There.
Igor, what seems to be the trouble with you, big fellow?
Master, I have a cold in the nose. My nose is all puffed up and blocked.
You say your nose is blocked and you have a cold. How did this all come about?
Well, Master, this fellow came around by the castle door, and he gave me the cold for nothing. So I took it.
Really? Wait a minute.
Yes, Master.
That twigs an idea in my mind.
I can understand, Master.
I think I have something that may be of interest to you.
Maybe a check with 800 years back pay?
Well, I'll tell you something, Igor. To make a very long story short.
Yes, Master.
No. No, but what I do have to you is my latest invention. All right, just sit down there, Igor. And I'll show you how we're going to fix you up. Firstly, we make the first application.
But man,
Never mind that.
You
It's
know,
only supposed to stay on for a second or two.
Yes, I understand, man.
All right, and now, this my new invention, a peel. This,
A peel, Master?
This peel that I have invented will get rid of the common cold. I want you to take it.
But, Master, I'd rather not get involved.
Igor, I don't care whether you want to get involved or not. Get involved. There's the peel. All right, now. Now I want you
It's a big pill, Master.
Of course it is, but it's going to do the job. Okay, let's go. Well, how do you feel?
Master, how long will this pill take to start working?
Feels like dynamite, eh?
Dynamite it feels, Master. Right, like
Igor,
dynamite.
your cold will be cleaned up within 10 days.
But, Master, the cold will be gone by then.
See, Igor, that proves that I am a success. I discovered a cure for the common cold. Well, if it isn't the Frankenstone postmistress, Harvey Wingslanger.
No, I'm the post monster.
Tell me how you really pronounce your name. I never seem to be able to get it. What is it again? Wingslunger?
No. It's Harvey Wallbanger.
Harvey Wallbanger. I like that. That's very good. Is there any mail for me today, Harvey?
Oh, yes, lots of mail. Here's a couple of them over here.
Here, I will take this one
All
today.
right.
And let's see what it has to say today. Say today. That's very good. Very good. I'm so rhythmic. I did not bring my reading glasses. Would you mind, Harvey?
What, again?
Yes, please.
All right. It says here, Dear Count,
yes.
Is Griselda really as bad a cook as they say? Signed, Freddie.
Dear Freddie, yes. She is the worst.
Right to the point, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah,
it pretty well
yeah.
has to be. Why don't you send them a picture anyway?
All right, we'll send out a picture.
You bet.
Heavy,
All right.
man.
I have to go now. I'll let you take care of that. Goodbye, Harvey.
That's cool. Yeah.
The castle lights are growing dim. There's no one left but me and him. When next we meet in Frankenstone, don't come alone.